Hello and welcome to the final race of Chapter 3 Season 4. So I know this was the first all Algodoo season because I think y'all know the drill why. And also this is the first season to not use any collab tracks from Chasing Sunsets, but I think y'all know the drill why as well. But yeah, I think y'all know the drill why, so I don't need to go over that again, but you get the point. So, of course, this season is coming to a close, and I think y'all know the drill how season finales work these days. 20 marbles, same track and everything, nothing else for me to say here, but before we do start, I have two things to go over. One, if you're wondering why the background has a different color, well that's because to indicate that I am soon going to go back to my real home, and with physical races most likely coming back in Season 5, I decided to have a sunset wallpaper, not the sunset, a sunset color for the background to indicate that, you know, Algodoo races are going to soon come to a close. So next week's season premiere and onwards for the rest of the Algodoo period will have a nighttime background, which you'll see what color it's going to be when we get there next week. And of course, number 2, Snowball is competing in this week's episode since he DNF'd in last week's pre-season finale episode by slipping off the track. Even though it was off screen, but he still unfortunately DNF'd because I call him slipping off the track. So therefore, he's going to be given a go yet again in order to make that DNF up. Like usual, whenever someone DNFs in a race, but yeah. So anyways, since there's nothing else for me to say regarding season finales at this point in time, because I think you all know the drill why, choose any one of these 20 marbles you think will be winning in this week's episode, and you only have 5 seconds to guess. Go. And now, let the final race of this season begin. nice season finale to close off this season, and yeah, this one was a banger. Of course, congratulations to Strong Metal on scoring first place, while the last marble to properly finish the course is Solid Blue. That is because, unfortunately, Cat's Eye Sky Blue just slipped off the track. Yeah, it looks like that was the same DNF that Snowball had last week, which was right here. You know, it's the same part of the track that Snowball DNF'd, and unfortunately, for the second week in a row, someone fell victim to this cursed part of the track, and that being Cat's Eye Sky Blue. So, it's that same large blue slide, and unfortunately, Cat's Eye Sky Blue went a little too overboard with his speed, so therefore, he will score last via DNF for this episode. Like, man, like, what is up with these DNFs as of late? Like, I don't know, man. Like, these DNFs are starting to just get very out of hand, but whatever. So, yeah, I think something fell in the background, but I guess, like, whatever. So, anyways, Cat's Eye Sky Blue will have to compete in next week's season premiere in order to make that DNF up, but whatever. So anyways, let's head to the final results. And that's going to pretty much do it for both this episode and this season as a whole. But first, like I said, congratulations to Strong Metal on scoring first place, while sadly placing last via DNF is Cat's Eye Sky Blue. So like I said, he is now obligated to compete in next week's episode, which is the season premiere, in order to make that DNF up, but oof. And also kudos to Snowball on just redeeming himself, even though it was not a full redemption, but we'll let that pass. But of course, thank you to everyone who watched all my episodes throughout this entire season, even though this is indeed going to most likely be my only all Algodoo season, but I think y'all know the reasons why at this point. I don't need to go over them again because it could get very tiring and boring at this point, but yeah. But let's just hope that next season we will return to physical races as soon as possible. So I'll remind y'all when physical races come back, so that way we could do the 2 semi-annual Marble Teamwork Racing episodes for 2024, as well as Marble Race Tournament 12 and all that stuff. So be on the lookout for the return of physical races, most likely sometime at either the end of the month or early May, but I'll remind y'all, but we'll see. But for now, that's it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up to show your support. Feel free to follow all my socials down below, and subscribe with that notification bell enabled. And of course, yes, my bad for a few line flubs, but whatever. I had a long day and everything, so yeah, hence a few line flubs here and there, but whatever. So for now, that's it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed, and have a good day.